Donegal poised. Well, who would have thought it at the start of the championship? Yes, you'd fancy them to do well in Ulster, but to go the whole way. Well, there were people who said only the traditional winning counties, the Kerrys, the Meads, the Corks and so on, were likely to win, and Dublin as well. Martin McHugh there, anxious for the full-time whistle, and it's over! And Donegal has won the All-Ireland final! They win by 4 points. A tremendous contribution by Marnus Boyle with 9, Declan Bonner with 4. The man directing operations, Martin McHugh, got 3. The team captain, Anthony Molloy, gave a stirring performance in midfield. Their backs were quite superb. And it's a win that will thrill Gaelic fans, I'm sure, throughout the country. No disrespect to Dublin, but this will do a lot for Gaelic football. It will do a lot for the so-called weaker counties in a year where Clare emerged from Munster. Donegal came from Ulster, but the difference is they went the whole way. They believed they could do it, and Anthony Molloy, the team captain, inspired by Brian McInniff. What a day for Brian, for Michael Lafferty, for Seamus Bonner, for Noel McCall, the county chairman, who was a selector as well, and a side superbly trained by Anthony Harkin. They were fit, they were determined, and Colm, no doubt about it, they deserve their win.
Oh yes, Donegal are much the better team, and it's a great day for Donegal. I don't know what the stewards are going around the pitch, because God Almighty wouldn't keep these Donegal fans off at the moment, and they're entitled to their day, and they're entitled to get out there. It must be great for them, having been in the wilderness for so long, to get to their first All-Ireland and win it so convincingly, because they probably were an even better team than the scoreline suggested. Dublin didn't play anything like their full potential, and must be very disheartening for them, because they looked the best team in the championship for the whole year, and now just when the day they thought were going to crown the year for them, they have it snatched away. But they can have no qualms with the result. Donegal much the better team.
Well, they say that statistics do not lie. One of the curious ones is that each of the teams had 30 scoring attempts, but while Dublin only got 14 points, Donegal got 18. And Peter Quinn, a fellow Ulsterman of course, and Taoiseach Albert Reynolds there, congratulating the All-Ireland winning captain, Sir Nick Robinson, husband of President Robinson of course, offering his congratulations as well. Donald Reid, who said this would be his last day. What a way to bow out if he is indeed to retire from the game, although I'm sure Brian McInniff and others will have things to say to him maybe afterwards and during the winter, and hope that he comes back again next year. But Anthony Molloy, who retired, who came back, and Gary Walsh, who missed last week's Down County final because of his involvement in this All-Ireland final, well, the wait has been worthwhile. A thrilling win. Anthony Harkin in there as well. And here's the presentation ceremony.
August O'Harriha, a Connolly, either Harsalia Sawalya. They start Clehead Oven in you. Clehead Brass Portal. Dimmer Querenot Clee Gomai. Of Dimmer Quern Tirconnell Lee Scar. Gone Povron Le Quern Artlia. August Treslium Mulcher Tirconnell. August Akarja. Ta Ahus Ungowanorum. Od Parn of Runna God Kedur. Our Captain Tirconnell. Our Anthony Molloy.
History is made. Anthony Molloy, the first Donegal man to lift Sam McGuire. The All-Ireland final is won by Donegal. Well, it's a terrific day for all these people and for Donegal people all over the world. And all you can say really is congratulations to all in the Northwest. Obviously a very emotional occasion for Anthony Molloy.
Come and look at Wales. I share. I got pop on my head. Couldn't you look at him? I couldn't stand the wire. I've not got they've given me all year, and I say that on behalf of all the teams and the whole Donegal squad. I would like to thank also our former players who won the county jersey and who have contributed to the success here today. I also wish to thank yourselves, the supporters, that have been good to us down the years. Okay. Another man who didn't make the squad today, he had pulled out just before the game started. I look at him, he's a hand together, man, Shannon. You've probably thought I have forgotten somebody, but I want you to put your hands together for the greatest man in Ulster at the moment, Brian McInnes. For the past 30 years, Brian has given us life to Donegal football, and indeed Ulster football, and he got us just reward there today. Thanks very much, Brian. And I would just like, if you all put your hands together and give 3 cheers, 3 rousing cheers to the great Dublin team. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! Stand with both hands!
Yes, another great speech from Anthony Molloy. What a proud moment this is for him. Lifting the Sam Maguire Cup. Well, the chimney pots were painted green and gold when I was up there last week. I think the whole of the houses will be painted green and gold once the celebrations are finished.
I would think that anybody who has a lorry or a car in Donegal will want to be watching it tonight, because there'll be a lot of tyres being looked for bonfires. But it's a great day there for Brian McInnes, who has been associated with Donegal for so long as manager and player, and he's a great GAA supporter, one of the greatest football men in the country.
Indeed, Brian, just like Paddy Cullen, has made all our lives very easy over the last couple of weeks preparing for this match by readily making himself available for interviews and so on, and we thank him for that indeed. But what a great occasion this is now as they make their way down. That's Matt Gallagher, public in Bundoran. That'll be a great journey back there tomorrow night, I'm sure. The celebrations will probably begin there. Brian Murray forced out with that injury, but he played his full part throughout the championship. And what about this? Martin McHugh, in my view, one of the very finest Gaelic footballers we've seen over the last 10 years. But great moments for all these players.
Martin McHugh hanging on tight to the ball there. It probably was the ball they finished with. There was a time when a player would bring home the ball because it would be the only football in an All-Ireland final. Now there could be up to 10 used, so everybody should be nearly able to get one.
Tony Boyle there, who told me that he won a couple of bob in Shelburne Park last night as well, and he's certainly won the biggest prize of all here now, an All-Ireland football final medal, and the battle now for the players to try and get through this amazing throng of people. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger crowd of people out there celebrating a victory like this. Martin Shovlin couldn't take part in the match, but had a great part in Donegal's overall run here to Croke Park for this final. Joyce McMullen.
I see the Taoiseach keeping a fairly close eye on the Donegal team, obviously looking for prospective candidates for Donegal for the next election, and with the popularity of some of these players, you wouldn't go too far wrong.
Well, so far this afternoon you brought politics into it. We've mentioned religion as well. We've not missed much, you know. Seamus Bonner in there as well, and Anthony Harkin. But right down along the line, they all want to have their moment to lift Sam aloft. A complete new experience for all these people, and what a hoolie they're going to have here in Dublin tonight and on their way back. We wish them well as they go back, but don't forget the match ended with just 4 points between the teams. Full-time score, Red.
The prize that all Donegal has waited for. Matt Gallagher, it's in his arms. He loves it. He's not giving it up. Barry Cunningham nearest to me. Martin McHugh has just come into the dressing room. Brian Murray's there too on one leg, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. Barry Cunningham, first of all, you played a wonderful part when you came in.
Well, like I said, after coming on in the semi-final, I got the chance that probably 50,000 Donegal people wanted, you know, at that time, was to come on in an All-Ireland final, and I knew that I was just going to run myself onto the ground to try and bring this baby back to Donegal.
Can you put into words how it feels?
Not at this stage. It hasn't sunk in yet. You know, I just can't believe it. You know, you're afraid to think about it before the game. You know what it'd be like to win, and right now I can't believe it.
Well done, Barry. You played your part.
Thanks.
Matt Gallagher, fullback. You've had some year, and you've crowned it today.
Yeah, well, as Barry says, it's just so hard to believe that we have Sam. You know, the bother now is they're never going to get it back. Never. We're going to keep it. It's been a fabulous year, like, you know, but fabulous years are no good unless we win. It's all about success. On a personal level, I've done well, like, you know, I've played my part in the team. But this was a squad effort all the way, like, to the lads who didn't get on and to the lads who did get on. And, like, everybody's played their part. And there's been a family atmosphere, and that has helped us. And, you know, it's just fabulous to see Molloy going up and picking her up.
Well done, well done. Anthony Molloy, congratulations. Now, the semi-final was wonderful for you two. Beating Mayo, you led Donegal, the county, to its first ever All-Ireland final. But you wanted to go the whole way.
Yeah, that's a great feeling. There's no doubt about that, Jimmy. We came up here, we had great belief in ourselves, and we've done the business out there today.
And I know that you were confident.
That is right. I want to get over Mayo, I want to get that out barrier behind us. We came in today, I think we had a lot less pressure on us today coming into this match, and I think we played some great football out there.
Exhibition stuff, the crowd loved it, and I think all over the world they loved it, yes. Tommy Ryan, can I just have a brief word with you? Congratulations.
Thanks.
You didn't make the starting line-up today, but you look a happy man. Well done, that's wonderful spirit.
It doesn't make it any difference who plays, as long as we have that bit of silverware home. That's what's most important.
Well
and
done.
we have it, and that's what counts. And I don't know how you're going to get it back from us.
That's wonderful spirit. Martin McHugh, I want to shake your hand. All lovers of football have admired your play for a long, long time, and today the game of your life. Can you put into words how you feel?
Well, I'm just over the moon. There's times when we didn't think this was going to happen, and it hasn't sunk in yet at all. But these bunch of lads here, best bunch of fellas that ever trained for to win anything, and it's great to have it.